Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, JK Star A Reader. Today I'm doing a Friday Reads. That's right, it's a Friday Reads by me and I have a stack of books here to talk about. So let's get going. The first one I have to show you, it is The Nightingale by Kristin. So I started reading this book last week. I am at the 40-page mark. I have many hundreds of pages left to go. This book follows two sisters. One older who marries and has a family. The younger, she lives in a series of boarding schools and convents until she is 19. Then she goes to find her father, and she is in Paris as a Second World War. The enemy has arrived in the city. And so we'll see how the story unfolds. It's historical fiction and is a lengthy one that I reading for a book club, and while the discussion won't take place until the new year, I am making time in December to read it so then I can go on and do other things in this busy holiday season. So yeah, The Nightingale by Kristin. The next book I have to show you, it is The Gate by Natsume Soseki. This is a book I found at the library. I was there to bring back books that I had borrowed for a long time, and it was time to take them back to the library. And while there, I was looking at the shelves, and this one, it caught my eye because I was looking for something a simplistic and not too taxing of a read. And so this seems to be a fairly quiet study of a family. It looks at a brother and sister and the sister's husband. And while the dynamic of the relationship between the brother and sister, she is trying to do all she can to help him succeed in his career ambitions. She's the dynamic between the brother and sister. It also affects the marriage as well. And so we'll see where the story goes. I don't see too many big surprises, as this is sort of a look at daily life at this moment in time. So yeah, The Gate by Natsume Soseki. The next book that I have to read, it is The Lady Matador's Hotel by Cristina Garcia. So this book, I am just holding the book without the dust jacket, because on the dust jacket there is an image of a woman and she is nude, and you see her with from behind. And while the picture is an illustration and not a photograph, it was a flag one time when I posted the book image of the book with the dust jacket on. So I only have this you can only, I'm just holding this without the dust jacket. So yeah, this book follows a woman living in Latin America, and there are different elements of stories that are being pulled. Along with Latin American culture, there are also elements and stories pulled from Japanese mythology, particularly the sun goddess. And so we'll see where the story goes and whether this will be a good one or a dud, as this is one of two books I have remaining by this author Cristina Garcia to read before I am actually done with all the books that she has written so far. So yeah, The Lady Matador's Hotel by Cristina Garcia. The next book I have to show you, it is The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. So I did see that there is a new translation, a new work in English by this author. And while I do want to get to that eventually, I have this book that's been on my shelf for so many years, and I've been meaning to find a good time to read it. And while it's probably not a good idea to read two 500-page plus books in 1 month, I do want to make this something that I sit through for a good amount of time, just reading and seeing how I find this book. I have read 2 other books by this author, Norwegian Wood and Hard Boiled and Fantasyland, or whatever it's called. Hard Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. So yeah, so this new book, or the next book that I have to read, The Wind-Up Bird Chronicles by Haruki Murakami. And one more book to show you, and this one is... Oh, I don't want to have these books fall, so so this next book, it is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And so yeah, I am actually being trendy by immediately finding my copy of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, as I did also notice that there will be a new book from Suzanne Collins about that is that takes place in the Hunger Games universe. And so I have been meaning to read this book. I've had it a couple of years, and I was eager to get it at the time when it was released, and now a few years have passed and I still have not had a chance to read this prequel of the Hunger Games. So follows how the villain became a villain. So yeah, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So we'll see if I actually get to read these books, as I made maybe too many videos talking about so many books that I want to read, and I just end up reading a few. So that's how it goes these days, with so many things happening and so many possible opportunities for me in terms of work life and career. So we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye!